Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. My name is Chorus, and we have some crazy gameplay for Overseer today. And this is a Max SIG 7-star rank 2 Overseer in Grandmaster's Gauntlet. So I hope you guys enjoy it. So this first fight is a Dr. Doom. It has bubble shield and the glancing node where XL champions don't glance at all. And like the large champions and medium sized champions or the small champions, they have like tendency to glance. So since Overseer is XL, he is not gonna glance. Here the fight plan is just to get to 3 gamma radiations and launch a special 2 and just get the cosmic buff so that like we get the burst damage and just nuke him down basically. So that's what we're gonna do, and that is it for this fight. So I'm not gonna speak a lot because it's a fairly simple fight and you'll judge what the fight plan is anyways, so enjoy it. So after Dr. Doom we have Terrax, which has 200% energize, and when you stay away he gets a power gain buff. So basically he's gonna stay at like his white power bar most of the time in the fight. So since we are in the CCP Beta, that means I'm gonna max boost just to see the maximum potential of the champion. So since we have like 110k health or something, I just decided to just YOLO it and like stay aggressive and keep his cosmic rod up, and this way I can intercept a lot, and this way we're just gonna nuke him down super fast. And that's it for this fight. It's a fairly simple fight. Here is cosmic rod. When it's activated for a longer time, it goes down to 0 bars super fast. So that's the reason I baited the special 2 over here. And as you can see, like Overseer is not taking that much damage and is really healing up with those armor breaks. And here the fight is done. So this next fight is a Modok, which has parry vulnerability, stun vulnerability, and enhanced special 1, I guess. And if we use any special other than special 1, we deal 50% less damage. So I completely played this fight like a noob and you're gonna see me getting hit a lot and probably get to like 10% health or something. And I was having a bit of, I guess, input issues in this fight, so maybe that's the reason why I was not playing well, or maybe I just suck at this game. So but eventually we just get him down and we solo it somehow, because since we are max boosted, it's like very difficult to die in this situation. And yeah, that's the thing. And since we have like 110k something health, it's just impossible to die. Like over here I couldn't dex, I don't know why, and here again I couldn't dex or do a block. So we took few hits over there, and now you can see like again I couldn't dex here. So something was wrong, something was off in this fight. Like, I don't complain that much, but like sometimes I feel like it's not my fault. It was either my device's fault or it was just a game bug or something. So here we have him at 937% or something. We didn't get the bleeds on us because of the special concussions, so that was a good thing. And here we're just trying to stay in the fight. I'm just trying my best like not to die because I'm at a point like if I make a few more mistakes I will be dead. So I'm just trying to play it as carefully as I can. So yeah, that is it for this fight. We ended up getting a solo, but could have gone like way better. And yeah, that's the thing. So after this Modok, we have Spiderham next, and it has a node where both of the champions have an 100% energize, and he is debuff immune, so my special concussions are not gonna stick, and I cannot parry basically. So it was kind of an irritating fight because he also have a defensive node or something where most of the time he's gonna hold his block. And again, this fight didn't go that well. Could have gone better, but like, there are a few things you have to take into consideration. Is that once you're above 1 bar of power, he's gonna gain his spider or his nonsense charges. So, and also gets his spider sense. So basically, if he holds block and he just go dash in and do a block hit, there is a chance he's gonna evade and put a few power stings on you. And also when like over here, so you just have to be careful about that. And also when his spider sense is tingling, basically like that's the time like when he can evade. And when he's above 6 or something charges, again if you do a normal hit, you can still evade that hit and like put some power stings on you. So like over here again we did the same mistake, so that's why this fight is a bit irritating. I just wanted to test it out, like if it's possible or not, but like I wouldn't recommend it. But if you don't have a good option, probably you can. So we have the cosmic buff right now, but we actually like wasted all our cosmic buff over there, so that was a bit sad. So at one point like I get to like 20 something percent health in this fight, and that's when I try to play it way more safely, as much as I can. So once he gets to like 1% health, I just wait around, like I get some power stings on me, and I had a special 3 ready which I could have thrown, but I just waited for those power stings to go because I just wanted to be way more safer. Like I didn't want to die at 1% health. So that was the thing. And he is down to 15%. And yeah, the fight is going well, and this is where I get the unblockable SP2. So at this point I was like, okay, let's try to be more safe and play a bit more defensively, because here I guess once he's at 3% or something, he again evades somewhere around here, I guess. Okay, now is the time he's gonna evade. Okay, so once he just evaded here, at this point I was like, okay, I'm not gonna like dash in now. I'm just gonna wait for a clear opening, maybe do like one hit or something. But he evaded again and he just got me to like 6% health. That scared me off. So now I have like 3 power stings, 2, now 1. So I just waited for that 1 to go off and I just used a special 3 and finished the fight. So not a clean fight, but we made it work somehow. So next was this Weapon X, which had like increased regeneration and buff duration, I guess. So a fairly simple fight if you know how to play Weapon X. And once he's at like above 10 or something charges, if he uses special, that means he's gonna go unblockable for some time. I'm running max coagulate and also max I don't know that mastery's name, so let's forget it. So here the plan is just to like be aggressive during his unblockable phase, and slowly with the help of that cosmic rod, just cosmic buff, just bring him down. Do medium light combo so that you get the best out of that burst damage. And that's it for this fight. Like, it's not a very like complex fight, it's a very straightforward one. So this next fight is Think with Oscillate and I guess unblockable specials. So during this Fury phase, he's gonna be way more aggressive, and when he has that passive armor up, he's gonna be very defensive. So if you want to bait out a special, it's best if you do it during that Fury phase. But sometimes I've noticed that he throws a special in that armor up phase, which I have not understood up until now, like why it happens like that. Like, it shouldn't happen, but it does happen. So you just have to be careful about that and be ready for it. So we're just gonna play like a normal thing fight, and here we made a mistake. So now I'm just trying to like push him to 1 bar, and then like he's gonna be defensive, and here again he threw a special. I was ready for it, so that didn't scare me off. But sometimes it can catch you off guard, so just be careful about that. And there's nothing special in this fight again, like just push him to 15 rock stacks and then bait out a special and just bring him down. So enjoy the fight. So next we have a Dragonman with aspect of evolution, stun immunity, and power bond, I guess, where power steel effects don't work, or power burn or power steel effects don't work, something like that. Like it has a 90% chance of not working. So here my plan is like just control the power gain as much as you can, and once he gets the power gain buff, either use either bait a special 1 or 2. Using like baiting out a special 1 gives you free willpower healing, and SP2 doesn't do that. But if you cannot bait out a special 1, go with the special 2. Don't push him to a special 3, and that's what we're gonna do in this fight. Since Overseer is a tank, I'm not that much worried about aspect of evolution because I'm also running max iniquity. So that means the more debuffs he has, the more block damage I have to suffer, and the fight is going well and according to the plan. So somewhere in this fight we eat a special 3 around the end, which wasn't a big deal because it did kind of like nothing damage to us, like even with enough filling out on power bars and with increased block penetration, or like increased damage. So that was it for this fight. Like it's again not a difficult fight now that we have like 7-star rank 2. So enjoy. So next was this Nightcrawler, which I faced with used Overseer on, and he was just being a bitch, honestly. Whenever I was going for like hitting into his block 4 times, so he can change his modes from Nifam to Swashbuckling, he was just not ready. Like he was holding his block for some time and then he just evaded and just went on for like at least 2 or 3 minutes or something. So that's why I just fast forwarded that part. It was just being super annoying. Like I was not like I was getting irritated at this point. So once you change his mode to swashbuckling, it's a very simple fight. It's a nothing fight afterwards, and that's what I'm trying to do. Like once I push him to swashbuckling, it's a fairly simple fight. Bait either special 1 or special 2 and just nuke him down. Just use the basic overseer cycle, 3 gammas and SP2, get the cosmic buff, do the burst damage, and that's how you have to do it. And over here he finally got into his swashbuckling, and that's when I decided to use my special 2. I was kind of like holding off that special 2 so that like he doesn't evade that special 2 and I can get my cosmic buff. So once he got to swashbuckling, it's a fairly simple fight. So against this Domino, it's power shield, Metador, and yeah, these are the two main nodes for this one. So basically you just have to let her throw a special so you can get a bar of power. Sometimes you might not get it because she might crit fail you, and you just have to be careful about like this one thing that she can evade during lucky, and during unlucky your dexterity doesn't work. So, and also another thing which is that critical failure, it can uh, like fail your ability to get your cosmic buff. So you just have to be careful about that. And once you have the cosmic buff, you do the burst damage, but you basically do 0 damage on your hits. So that's also a plus thing for this fight. And yeah, I'll just let the fight go on, and you can see how it works out. So after Domino, we had a Mojo, which I felt might be a very difficult fight with Overseer. I don't know why, because it has a staggered beauty node, which makes no sense with Overseer because he's immune to stagger, and he's gonna gain his karma power whenever a stagger is supposed to trigger. And also he gets his prompts every 20 seconds. So this fight is basically, you have to be very lucky on his prompts and try to bait out SP1s as much as possible, and just kind of like nuke him down, since we have a very good health pool with the boosts and everything. A few decent damage won't hurt that much, and also the block damage. So once he gets to a special 2, I prefer to like evade it, but when he has that poison thing on him, I always go with like blocking it. If he doesn't have that cosmic poison thing, I'm gonna evade it, like I guess somewhere here. I guess you're gonna see I will be evading that, and I'm just praying that he throws his SP2 somewhere here. And once he did that, I didn't realize like he didn't have that poison thing, but I just blocked the whole thing. And next, once I realized like I doesn't have that anti-field, so anti-life field, it takes the last part. So somewhere here again he's at 2 bars of power, and here I decided to do a complete dex of his SP2, and the fight actually was a nothing fight, so I quite enjoyed it. Next we have I-bomb. It's fairly easy fight, like nothing special in this fight. It's just whenever you dash back twice, you get a disorient on you, and that's it. So just be careful, like whenever you get a disorient, your parry can fail, and that's the only thing you have to be worried about. And it's a fairly simple fight, like just do the overseer cycle, do the damage, and that's it. Bait out SP1 or SP2, that's up to you. So I'll just let it play along. After Abom, this is the second last fight, which is an Apocalypse. And the note on Apocalypse is like all heroes are equivalent to mutants. So he starts with like 4 charges if you use a hero or someone. So Overseer is not a hero or a villain, I guess. So basically, he just stays at 2 charges, and it's again a very simple fight. It has robotic leak and or like coolant leak, if I'm not wrong about the note. So that doesn't do anything with Overseer. And here we're gonna try to dex out SP1s as smoothly as we can, and sometimes you'll see me getting it with that special one beam, but most of the time like I managed to get a full dex out of it. So just wait out SP1s or SP2s as you please, and a fairly simple fight again. So that's it for like the commentary part. I'll just let you guys enjoy the video. And lastly, after this Apocalypse fight, we have the Sasquatch fight, which has life cycle and power snack. So once I entered this fight, I didn't realize that I'm not running despair. but once I got him to like 40% health or something, that's when I realized like I'm not running despair, because my debuffs they were not reducing his healing. So basically you're gonna see this fight as a fast forwarded fight, because it took me like 9 minutes to take this guy down because of a small mistake. I thought I had 3 out of 3 despair, but it turned out I had 0 out of 3 despair. So it took me a long time to take him down. So just enjoy this video. You're gonna see the video being like cut in between, so that I can save some time on my upload. So there's nothing special in this fight, just do the normal overseer cycle. Once he gets to like in around like 10% health or something, just knock him down like 6 or something, 6 or 7 times maybe, so that the life cycle timer has the maximum time to come back. And the way you should be playing this fight with max despair is basically get to a special 3, and when he's like around 4% or maybe 2% health, just knock him down. And once you knock him down, just basically use that special 3 once that life cycle timer is on its cooldown, because if you don't do that, then basically it's gonna stay at 1% health. So just be careful about that. Here you can see like the regen is too much, and this was actually a test of my patience and skill, if I can actually like bring him down no matter what I do. Like I had to stay very aggressive around the end, and like once he gets that regen. So, and also the AI has to be good, because over here I tried, like I got him to like 2%, 3% health, and then like the regen was too strong. So we ate a special 3 over here, and then I thought like maybe it's better if I get to a special 3 and like hold my special 3, but I just used it because I was being impatient at this point. So this was where we finally managed to take him down, and a couple special ones with like perfect timing on the life cycle. We finally did a solo without despair. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and make sure to hit that like, and I'll see you in the next one.